Ready to transfer control to pilot. BT-7274 online and ready for combat.
You'll be released.
Right.
Trust me.
Welcome to Meatman's court. Hold on.
Okay, we're recording.
Welcome to Meatman's court. Kermit, you better keep your
Fuck
mouth
you.
shut. Hey,
Fuck you.
Kermit, I have a fucking gun. Calm down. Got it?
Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
I can't.
That's what I
I can't.
thought.
Okay. Prosecution. What are you here for against Kermit? What happened?
We as the people are against Kermit the Frog for the murder of Master Chief via strangulation.
Okay. Defense party. You have anything to say against that?
No, not at this moment.
All right. Then I'll call to the witness. Can you please put your hand on the Bible for me, sir? I say you do solemnly swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
I solemnly swear to tell the truth
He didn't swear
Nothing
to
but
tell
the
the
truth?
truth.
and nothing but the truth.
Okay, can you please tell me what happened on that night?
On that night, I saw what is commonly known as a froggy rampage. He had a bloodlust in his eye.
He's racist.
He was wrapping his fingers all around his neck. He was squeezing. His face went purple. He murdered that man. I know what I saw.
He murdered Master Chief. Are you okay? Do you need therapy from it?
I do. It is horrifying.
Fuck you,
We'll
Snowflake.
force him. We'll force him to pay for therapy. Yes.
Your Honor, can I ask him when he's done speaking out?
Go ahead.
In the crime scene, how do you know it was specifically this Kermit? As you know, in the world of VRChat, there are multiple, even thousands of Kermits that are out there. Now, psychopathic murderers. So why would it be specifically him? Why would you think that?
Well, when we ran a DNA test, his fingerprints came up positive. They matched the fingerprints from the neck of Master Chief, matched the same fingerprints as our Kermit the Frog over there.
Fuck, why didn't y'all give me that fucking info? I'm sorry. Listen. God damn it, piece of shit. Okay,
swearing in my
this is
courtroom.
fucked. Okay.
Fuck you.
Restart. Hold
Hey.
the fuck up. I didn't get
True.
any info on nothing. It just told me to
Well, you know what?
defend this
Maybe
man.
No, you should have asked. You should have asked the person you're helping lawyer here. It is your lawyer's fault.
I'm supposed to be given all the papers and fucking whatever evidence y'all collected. You can't just.
You know, I'm sorry, but you got the hand you've been dealt with. You should have asked for more from the person you're helping defend.
This is bullshit.
You're blaming this on
sorry.
me?
I
Fuck
feel like-
you.
I'm
This
not
can
putting
real
this
court.
on you green motherfucker.
Okay,
I will
okay,
fucking
let's
send you
continue.
to 7 more years in jail than what you've already have, you green bitch.
It's
Do
okay.
it, bitch.
It's okay.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't
10
fucking tell
more
me.
years
Don't
in
fucking
jail
tell me
on
what to do.
Kermit's behalf. You want to make it 20?
No.
Fuck you.
20
Damn
years
it.
in jail.
Your
You're a
Honor,
bitch.
listen.
You're a bitch.
30 more years in jail, Kermit.
Shut up,
You want to
shut
make it
up.
50?
Okay.
Your mom's 50.
All right, 50 more years in fucking jail, you bastard. You green fucking cum stain.
This is racist.
Wait,
He's
what-
bringing up
wait.
my skin color. The judge is
Objection.
a racist.
I admit a meat. I can't be
Objection.
racist. Yes, defense.
Objection! Prosecution
Yes.
isn't allowed to speak while I'm asking questions.
Okay.
So, Stinkball, how do you know it was specifically this Kermit was choking Master Chief at that night?
He had a very distinct smell to him. That's cap. In fact, I need to get a good sniff.
Don't fucking sniff me.
No, you
Get
get
the
back
fuck
on.
out
That's
of here.
definitely the same
Get
Kermit.
back.
That is
Get back over there.
This is
Definitely the
sexual
same Kermit. I know what I smelled.
This is sexual
That's
harassment.
Kermit, I'm sorry.
Honor,
That's 10 years
I would
off your
like-
sentence. That's 10 years off your sentence for that.
Thank
I'm
you,
sorry
Honor.
about that, Kermit.
Make it 20. Make it 20. I can
Stinkball.
still smell his breath.
15.
okay.
Alright.
Stinkball, I have another question for you. Can you even name the day or the time of the incident?
It was 4 nights ago at 10:30 p.m. It was in a dark alleyway.
A dark alleyway. What were you doing
Right
in that
outside.
dark alleyway?
I was doing my personal businesses.
Businesses?
No, look,
What do you mean by that?
Objection unrelated. Objection unrelated.
Unrelated.
Material.
that is unrelated.
All right, it is. Now, defense, do you have any evidence you can give me to prove that Kermit may not have done the crime?
Well,
You can
I've
check
been
both
given
evidence fronts.
information that
So you can hand me any of those papers to prove, and any good information.
Here, I'll give you information, alright? As you can see from this hospital bill, Your Honor, it's been clearly shown that Kermit is actually mentally ill.
Well, it shows
I'm
Kermit owes a
telling
lot of
you.
money to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
a lot
those
of
are the
money to the
hospital
hospital.
bills. Yeah, he's been to the hospital on multiple occasions. I got the records.
Okay, so
I went to the hospital.
So it shows
And
Kermit
he-
is clinically insane.
He's clinically insane, and I feel like he needs help. So, maybe yes, it might be true that he might have strangled Mr. Chief to death, but you can't really blame the man. I mean, look at him; he's clinically insane. I feel like he needs help, rather than. I feel like he needs rehabilitation rather than being thrown in prison to rot.
Okay, please have a seat. Prosecution, do you have any evidence to prove that Kermit is guilty?
Well, other than the DNA, like the fingerprint scans, we have a witness testimony. We've
Do you have
got
any, physical proof?
oh, we do
with
actually.
it?
We have evidence. All right, Your Honor, these are the
Kermit.
shackles that were found at the crime scene, with Mr. Kermit the
evidence.
Frog's fingerprints on them.
All right. Babe, sit down. Look at these. See if Kermit the Frog's evidence is on it.
Totally. It's
Okay. All right. I see you have more evidence. Do you have any other evidence?
Could the prosecution repeat what they had to say about their evidence?
Can you please repeat about the shackles? Good sir, Quid.
All right, well, Your Honor, these shackles were found in the alleyway behind the dumpster, our team went through and scraped for dusted for fingerprints, and once we had the DNA test from the defendant, we went through the DNA. Ignore my firearm. I'm legally allowed to own one as an American. We went through the DNA scan, and the fingerprints on the shackles here matched the DNA scan from our defendant. That is one reason why we think he is guilty, because his fingerprints match the crime scene.
Okay. Defense.
Your Honor, he's kink shaming me.
Shut the fuck up.
Kermit, no
Honor?
outburst. But is that your kink though?
Yeah, I like BDSM, man. I like being handcuffed down.
Same.
Your
Kermit.
Honor?
I don't
Oh
like
my
being
God,
handcuffed down. I like
same.
the handcuff.
Your Honor, I would like to show you
That's it.
new
We'll use
evidence
These handcuffs later.
that I have found in the
Okay.
crime scene. Apparently, Master Chief had this key that matched perfectly with the shackles. And also, there was a police report of Kermit being missing for over 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now, when was the last time we were able to Kermit? Where Master Chief was in the alleyway.
4 days ago in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Kermit was there
Look.
4 days ago in the courtroom with Master Chief. That's the last time we saw him together. He was defending Master Chief for being sexually assaulted by someone called Black Bolt.
Yeah, no, he
And
was
then
the
after the crime scene
prosecution.
was when all this happened.
Yeah, Kermit was the prosecutor going against Black Bolt.
Yeah, he was going against Black Bolt. He was helping Master Chief get the rightful money that he was owed, and we did find Black Bolt guilty. And then after that, everything was unknown what happened with Kermit. So he went missing the day of the court.
Ooh,
Like,
dun dun
I'm
dun.
trying to say that maybe your prosecution for Mr. Chief actually kidnapped Kermit on the day of the courtroom.
Objection. Objection. Unreasonable assumption.
Well,
I mean,
wish we
it
did have
perfectly
Master Chief
matches
here
as
on this day.
you can. I do have
Your
his
Honor,
key
Your Honor, I've got a
right
quick
here.
question.
It was on
In
his
what way does this
person.
relate to our this case? What way does this relate? If anything, the defendants. Pardon my outburst, but how does this help? How does this defend their client at all? I don't just see. I just
I'm
don't see how it
trying to
defends them.
say that Master Chief could have been the one that was behind the kidnapping of Kermit, because the last time we were able to find Kermit is on the day that he had a scuffle with Master Chief. So it
same
could
day
be
he
it
would've
could have
went
been an
missing.
act of it could have been
Self-defense.
the act of self-defense. Yeah,
Do you have any evidence
you have-
pointing
you have-
towards that?
Do you have
I
any more
showed the
proof?
clear paper.
Besides the
And
missing report, do you have
also-
any other proof that Master Chief may have kidnapped Kermit after the court? Kermit, let me ask you, what were you doing after the court? After the court
Well,
case, what happened? I know you went with
I was with Deadpool. We got some bitches. And the next thing I know, it all went to black.
and you woke up.
Yeah.
Where'd you wake up at, Mr. Kermit? Mr.
Woke up
Frog?
in my own vomit on the side of the street.
Okay, so his little froggy rampage could have been happened out of drug use and drug abuse. He may not have been conscious for it, but that still doesn't make him not reliable for it. Prosecution, do you have any other evidence besides the shackles?
Well, besides the shackles, the DNA, and the witness testimony, I mean, I'm pretty sure it speaks for itself. But do you have? If I don't mind my questioning, is there any testimony on the side of Kermit the Frog? Does he have any witness testimonies to back up his claims?
Well, I would have had Deadpool, but Deadpool's currently busy right now.
What about the strippers that I heard you guys were with? Do you have any
Oh,
proof from any of them?
They all OD'd. They all OD'd.
Okay. Kermit, do you have a history of drug abuse? Do you have a criminal record? Is there any criminal record on you, Kermit?
Well, I prefer to call it fun abuse, not drugs. I don't like the D word.
Okay, I know there's a criminal record. Do you guys have the criminal record on Kermit? Can I see the criminal record on Kermit?
Didn't they already hand you it?
Yes. Of course, I could show you the criminal record. Give me one sec.
Who's that guy?
There you
Oh,
go,
hey.
Your Honor.
Random
His
person?
criminal record's actually
Random
pretty
person, I'm gonna
clear,
ask
as
you to
can
sit
see.
down.
Yeah, you're going to sit down.
As you can see,
No, I need to hop in.
his criminal record's
Sure, I'll sit
actually
down.
surprisingly pretty clear. As you can see.
Person of interest. I don't even see where they went.
Yeah, person of interest
they must have
referring
gone.
to Mr. Kermit over here.
Alright. Kermit.
As you can see in his record, he is pretty clear, except for having a couple of fights in high school, but that's all.
So he does like to use drugs, so that will add on to the case. Kermit, what drugs were you doing that night?
Acid, PCP, shrooms, marijuana, bath salts, cocaine, heroin, black tar heroin.
Okay, Kermit, I've heard enough. I've heard enough. So now you're wanting for
we have-
illegal
okay.
drug possession.
Your Honor, could we
What the
have a
fuck?
sidebar with my... Please, just can I have...
All right. A minute recess. 1 minute recess.
Thank you. Come over here,
Starting
dumbass. Get in here.
When the
I
music's
can't
over
get
is
in
when the
there.
recess is over.
He can't hear you.
No,
He can't get in here. Oh, he already left.
He can't go in.
invade here, but
Where'd they go?
He wants to join.
Who?
Blitz.
No. Or no. No what?
It seems that he is not a fence farmer. He has
Oh, no?
witness
What?
testimony.
No.
No, that's literally how it's mapped out. That's literally how it's mapped out. At the end, I'm supposed to go to jail.
Well, at least we'll need to find a way to lessen the charge by, finding ways to.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm gonna do what I did yesterday, going back to the stand and literally admitting to murder and then threatening to murder everyone in the courtroom and then attack my lawyer again.
Okay, then the only thing I can do is to show medical papers of the hospital bills of how clearly he is insane and needs medical help rather than being prosecuted and
Minutes up. Time's up.
You can show me
Time's up,
history of
time's up.
violence. You can show me history of violence. I have a long history of
Hey,
violence.
minutes up. I need you guys.
Minutes.
Or unless they agree. Okay. All right, everyone. Kermit, please back in your cell. Please go back in your cell for me. All right, defense. Do you have any other evidence now that you've had your 1-minute recess?
Yes, Your Honor. I have more evidence of the fact that Mr. Carmen over here is chronically ill. As you can see of his history of violence, as was shown of his past, he's clearly been through a lot. His mother has left him at a young age, his father has also left him, and he's just been alone all of his life, and he's just been dealing and going through it. Here's his full criminal record of all the things he has went through. And as you
Domestic
can see,
abuse, drug.
all part of the hospital bills he has to pay for. I mean,
Alright,
he's
we're back
currently in debt right now because of all these hospital bills and the amount of times he's being sent back for, therapy sessions, and he's still just needs the help.
So what I'm getting from this is Kermit has had a past of being clinically insane, domestic abuse, drug abuse,
of course.
just abuse in general, a history of violence throughout his years, even in high school is where it started. And you
Yes.
want to say that, yes, he does need the help. He should get help for this, but this doesn't excuse him from doing the drugs and then going and murdering Master Chief.
He might have done something, a little just out of the picture of killing Master Chief. But you really can't blame the guy if he doesn't even know what's happening. He doesn't even comprehend where he is right now. I mean, just look at him. He's just looking around aimlessly.
Kermit.
So why should we
Kermit,
prosecute?
Are you on drugs?
He is
Your
not on
Honor,
drugs. That's just
I have to
his
admit, I
mental
am-
consciousness.
I'm high as fuck, bro.
Okay, you know what? He's clearly guilty. At this point, everything proves that he's the one who did it. But I'm willing to take a plea bargain. All right. Yeah, no. Witness, move real quick. All right, Kermit, come out for a sec. I want you to put your hand on the Bible. You swear that you will tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, I swear to tell whatever the fuck you want, yeah.
All right, Kermit, what do you have to say?
Your Honor, all my life, my mother, my father, they left me because they were little pussies after I beat the shit out of
Shut
all
up.
of them. My wife, Miss Piggy, beat the shit out of her. They didn't see the bigger picture. I take drugs because I am a god amongst men. So if you may ask, did I kill Master Chief? I can't remember. Does a man remember the insects he kills? No, clearly not. I'm not guilty of murder. I'm guilty of trying to create a better world, a safer world, and all you are doing is preventing me from fulfilling my mission.
Kermit, so
If I have to kill everyone,
The-
if I have to kill everyone in this room, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start with my lawyer.
Kermit, get him off! Get him off!
Oh, fuck.
Break the cage. Kermit. All right, no. I was willing to take a plea bargain. All right, I was willing to take a plea bargain of 50 years in jail, but also give him rehab. No, life in prison. with a chance of parole. I will give you a chance of parole.
How about I give you a chance of sucking his frog dick, bitch?
All right, no more parole. No more parole. It's off. You are life in jail, Kermit the Frog. Life in jail after the attack.
Shall I send him to the Sussy Baka jail?
Send him to the Sussy Baka jail. That's where he'll spend the rest of his life in one cold cell room with one red ball and a bowl to drink out of. Kermit the Frog, you're found guilty on the state of VRChat for drug possession and all. Life in prison. Do the Sussy Baka.
We're going to the jail now. We're going to the
Do
jail.
the Sussy Baka. Go! Get in there, you little rat! Get in there!
Get your ass on that bed. Get your ass on that bed.
Alright, Kermit. This is where you'll spend the rest of your days until you die. An old, horrible frog. No drugs, no alcohol, no hookers, no bitches. None of it no more. You're gonna
Wait,
die
we-
here, Kermit.
Hold on 1 second. You're telling me I can't do a line off a bitch's back anymore?
No!
Might as well fucking execute me, bro. There's not a life worth
No!
living.
No, life in jail. This is where you'll stay. In this cold, empty room for the rest of your worthless frog life. I loved you, Kermit.
Did you
I
just throw a
loved you,
fucking ball
man.
at me?
But now,
I'm sorry.
He wasn't savable.
you're here. You're a horrible criminal. Is there abuse happening behind me in the jail cell as we speak?
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Kermit, you have any last words to say for
I'm
yourself?
sentencing you to jail.
You're done.
I regret nothing.
You're done.
I will do it again.
You will spend your life in this jail, and you may get a roommate.
I'm gonna make them my bitch.
His name is Steven.
Alright,
And he's wanted in 14 states for the
you guys
murder
did
of
an
4 different
okay
civilians.
job. You do owe the witness money for therapy, though. You have to get money from Kermit. The witness does need therapy after witnessing what he witnessed.
I experienced
You
true
also-
horror.
you
that
guys
day.
also.
Bam!
I got money.
No attack! No attacking! No attacking!
Yeah. Fuck you. Come back, pussy.
You guys have Kermit, shut your mouth. Shut your froggy mouth. You guys both have to pay the witness in $50,000 in therapy fees and for rehab.
Yeah, Your Honor. I'm gonna pay for this, right?
Had it with this.
No, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. We need someone else. We need someone else. Help. Put the gun down.
Put the gun down, son.
Next
Put the gun
court
down,
case
son.
is you.
Why?
Next court case is you.
God.
You're gonna be in court. I don't even think we need a court. I don't even think we need a court. Get out of there. You're sentenced 20 years
Don't
in
make me
jail.
do it.
20 years in
Don't make
jail.
me do it.
20.
I'll
No,
fucking
put the
do
gun
it.
down. Put the gun